G's family vlog. G's family vlog. G's family vlog. La la.
Sorry, moody face.
Do it again, do it again.
No, come on, I can't have a moody face on a thumbnail. It's going to be out there for everyone to see. That looks scary.
Oh, looks scary.
That face. Yours I'm on about online.
So I like it for yeah, a little bit.
Like looking at my face, looking at how she looks scary.
Guys, listen, right. First of all, I want to say, right, massive thanks to everybody who gave us ideas what to do with the balloons. We've taken them all on board and we've kept the balloons. I showed you yesterday.
They're
Built
still
a
getting
wall.
on my nerves.
Yeah, well, they're getting on your nerves,
Oh,
but they're
well,
not in the way
it's-
now, are they?
They're not in the way now, to be fair, but they are there.
Let me move
Which
that.
is sort of like just a reason to get on my nerves. It's so funny. This is how your ideas go. You'll say an idea and I'll be like, that is just crazy. Please don't take that idea up. And you'll go ahead and do it. And I'll help you as well, foolishly. And then we'll be using that idea, like playing in the balloons, and the princess had fun finding her presents. I'm like, way to go, that's such a good idea. Like,
Yeah.
loads of fun. And then it goes from that to, what are we doing? Why do we have such a crazy idea? And I'm floating around the house trying to get in cupboards, and there's balloons everywhere, literally everywhere. Like, did you show them? It was like a river of balloons
I did show 'em, yeah.
downstairs.
They did see it.
They were everywhere.
And then Kai and Sasha made it worse by sticking them in the fridge, in the cupboards.
Yeah,
So you'd
so
open the cupboard and they'd fall out of the cupboard.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all in fun. But we're keeping them
They're
anyway
still-
till the
yeah,
new year.
still driving
Not
me
the new year.
insane.
We're not keeping them to the new year. We're
Yeah.
keeping them until next week because it's half term. So it gives us something to do, something to, you know, you came up with some great
Yeah,
ideas.
thanks.
One thing we won't be doing though, a couple of people said just to let him go outside. I don't know whether that's a good idea environmentally. But yeah, apart from that, we're going to be keeping the balloons. We're going to have some more fun with them. But they will be disposed of sensibly. This COVID though, it's ruined all the plans really, because I had so many plans for the old man mask.
For goodness
See him
knows
over
my
there, look.
shoulder.
The old man mask, again, we got so many more ideas. A massive thanks to our friend Blocky Live, because he came up with a good idea to maybe go down the island with an old man stick and shout to people, and I thought that's brilliant.
Crank it
So
up.
yeah, I'll be in touch with you about that, mate, because I will need a hand. But again, for that, we'll probably have to wait till this lockdown's over, won't we? Will we? I don't know.
Yeah, to associate with Lucky Live, because he'd be better doing it than
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah,
My
because it'd be
camera
handy to
skills
have
are brilliant.
extra people filming, wouldn't it?
Yes.
To get from different angles. So that should be a lot of fun. So there's more to come with the old man mask, guys. All this is fun and games, guys, but she, believe it or not, was very fed up with me this morning. Tell him why.
Did you snored all night?
We're even thinking again separate beds.
No, we're not.
We're not thinking again separate beds, but she do want a spare room. She's on about, I need
Looking
a
for
spare room.
guys.
Yeah, so
I'm not
thinking of
kicking him out, I'm kicking myself out.
I think they're sorting out the garage and then stick a little bed in the garage so she can go down there when I snore. Guys, it's only when I have a drink. And what we've been doing is on a Thursday is having a couple of drinks on a Thursday because it's Mrs. D's last day of work. And we have a couple of drinks on a Thursday sometimes instead of the Friday, don't we?
Yeah.
But what it means is if I've had a drink, even if I've only had 2 cans, which I enjoy a lager, right? I don't drink it to get drunk. Like I don't drink Pepsi, I don't drink
Say
Coke.
beer,
or anything like that.
sounds less.
No, it's lager. It's not beer.
beer.
This beer's different.
I call it
'Cause your
beer.
yeah, but your dad drinks beer and it's not. It's got this like frothy thing and it goes all over your mouth and that. It's not. It's different. Anyway, it's lager, right? I drink lager. It's Carling. I don't drink the little stuff anymore because it's now the same price as Carling. So I'm back to drinking Carling. I can't go to England to pick anything up. So yeah, so I'm writing it here today. I woke up this morning. She wasn't even there. So that was like the weirdest thing ever.
It's not the weirdest thing ever. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I know that, but it's still weird. So have you got any solutions to snoring? Anybody know? Apart from suffocating me.
I've tried that.
I know. And also, do you know another thing? She's gone through this stage of doing different things. Like the first time she started doing stuff, he was elbowing me, and I'd wake up and I'd have like bruise on my ribs and
You're
that.
lying.
It's just genuine.
No.
She's gonna say, but it was genuine. Like she'd just
You
elbow
would
me
not.
like that and then make me stop snoring, right? And then
Lying.
she went from that. It's not.
You're not lying,
I
you're
was.
exaggerating. You
I
wouldn't
woke
be
up.
bruised.
I woke up sore. My ribs were sore. So it's not. It's the truth. I wouldn't lie to any of you. Another thing, then, do you know what she started doing then? And this, to me, it's like the tortures they used to do in the old war camps and that sort of thing, where they would like lay someone down and just have dripping water on their head. Apparently, it would make them go insane. But this is more like waterboarding, where they stick a cloth over you and pour water and try and almost suffocate and drown you. She would do this to me. I'd be fast asleep, right? And then I'd feel this. And I'd be like that. What? Like that. And do you know the funniest thing? She finds... And she cries laughing every time she sees it. And we haven't discussed this, guys. We haven't discussed what we're talking about. You didn't even know I was going to bring this up. There's this video, right, where this guy is snoring. And what she does is she literally gets her legs and kicks him out of bed. Lays back into bed as if she don't know what's going on. And she's like, like that. Well, she finds that hilarious. So don't really scare me.
When you can relate,
Yeah.
it is funny.
But yeah, so this snoring malarkey, man, it does my head in because it's frustrating because there's nothing I can do about it, you know? I know it's annoying her, but we enjoy having a couple of drinks. Don't get me wrong, she'll have a couple of drinks as well. And she probably snores. But I ignore the snoring. What I do is, I go to sleep. She snores, I ignore it. People say, oh, if you don't sleep on your back, you don't snore and all this. But I've tried everything and I snore.
No, I tell you to move around.
She tells me to move around. She forces me to move around. She whacks me.
No, I
So-
don't. No, I just decided I'm not going to do anything and just get up and sleep on the settee.
No, I think on a Friday night when we have a few beers, I think I should just sleep on the settee. And then I can snore the house down here. Wake up in the morning and it'll be like an earthquake, balloons everywhere. I've snored them out of there.
That was another thing. I slept on a sofa last night in a balloon pot just as I was dropping off to sleep.
It happened when we were watching telly as well last night, didn't it?
Yeah.
When I say watching telly, right, not old school telly, we don't watch TV, we've been watching on Netflix, right? We've been watching, what's it called? Designated Survivor. Have you seen that? It's really good. Really enjoying that at the moment. Yes, we were sat there and we were watching this Designated Survivor and it was all like tense and all that. And boom,
Balloon pot.
A balloon pot.
Oh, you're getting shot.
well, her face was absolutely a picture because, right, we're
I
getting
have to
fireworks at the moment as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
So the fireworks, like, psh, and it's as if someone's shooting them at the house. They're so loud.
Yeah.
And then you hear this, and I think this is what they do it for, the reaction when they're setting these fireworks off. This is their thought behind it. They'll set off some rocket, they'll go, psh, and then they'll go all quiet and listen for the dogs. Because the next thing you hear, after a rocket or a firework goes off, is dogs from all over the world just barking. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can hear them from all angles, like cinema sound.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, guys, just keep your rockets to yourself. Just do them on one night. There, I've said it. But guys, have you any suggestions on this snoring malarkey? There's these things they got where you can stick them over your nose and it's supposed to just open your nostrils up. That's nonsense. It's got to be nonsense, hasn't
Well,
it?
you haven't tried it.
Yeah, I know that, but
If there's
I can't see it
anybody
would
out
work.
there,
Anyone use these
who's
strips?
tried them, let us know.
I think what's going to end up is I'm just not going to wake up one morning.
It's true. I Google sometimes.
How to dispose of a body?
Is snoring grounds for divorce? I do. When I'm that angry when he's snoring beside me. I do that.
Oh my gosh. So guys, if you can help me out, because I would like to stay married to her. I love her with all my heart and that, but I've got a feeling this could be the end for us.
Yeah, you just can't have a beer. You just have to give it up.
I'll have to go
altogether.
teetotal, won't I?
No, but in fairness, you snore all the time, but when you've had a beer, then I can't sleep.
I do not snore all the time.
You do snore most of the time.
That's
I downloaded a snore app last night.
play him. You play him. You snoring. Go on.
No, because it's not that loud, because this is on my side of the
No,
bed.
go on. Play
You're
it.
snoring on your
No,
side.
play it, 'cause I know you've got a
I don't want to
recording of
put
it.
them through the torture.
I want them to listen to what
No,
you've
I'm
got.
not
to
playing it, but it says on this app.
See, it's not that bad. That's why.
It is that. All right, get off now. I'm going to play you snoring. But what I was going to say was, it's got on this app, light, loud and epic. That's the snow rate.
Well, obviously, right, everything I do is epic. I
For 2
do
hours
consider myself as pretty
and
epic.
37 minutes, you were epic snoring.
That's good.
That's not good.
Well, why call it epic then? Why don't they say it's real bad snoring?
Because there's not
Why wouldn't they say
word.
epic?
It's worse than loud.
Epic is good, isn't it? Oh, that's epic. You don't say, you know, oh, that's epic because it's rubbish.
Oh, let me get the snore up then.
What's that? There? It's like, sounds like a mouse snoring.
No, you can't hear it.
That is
well,
nothing,
yeah.
mate.
Hang
That
on,
is
that's-
nothing. And that's at full volume, right? So it goes to show my snoring isn't that bad, right? But let me just say something, right? I think half this problem is when I have a couple of lagers, she'll have Disaronno and Coke. And the Coke keeps her awake. So it gives her plenty of time to Google divorcing me.
It is. It's the sugar in the Coke that's like keeps me awake for longer than you. That's why I can't sleep.
Yes. So I just think if someone's asleep, just leave them sleep. Because it's nothing worse than when you're fast asleep and someone next to you, they can't sleep because you're snoring really quietly and then they just tap you on the head or elbow you or something like that. So if you've got a partner who snores very quietly like I do, please don't abuse him.
Hang on. This is on the app.
This is the app.
What's that?
That's obviously not even me.
This is last night's snoring.
There's nothing there.
I nudged you there.
As if you start recording me and then nudge me. Mate, you are blowing this all out of proportion. What's that? That's sounding more like you farting, mate.
Do you know what I've done as well? I've recorded you snoring when you're asleep, played it in your ear. See if it stops you snoring.
It's not going to wake me up, is it? Because it's
Obviously not.
too
it
quiet.
didn't.
So, guys, it's not all fun and games here, you know?
No, it's
We do have
certainly
our
not.
ups and downs, like everybody else. But in all fairness, we got a brilliant relationship. We really have. What you see is what you get with us. We are like this. We're like this. We don't fall out very often, apart from when I snore.
We don't even fall out of that.
No, you didn't. And in all fairness, she didn't actually say anything this morning. But you know when you can just sense it? It's like a sense. It's like an atmosphere. Just like, do you know what I mean? It's like woke up to a cold cup of coffee on the side of the bed. No, normally I'm the one who gets up in the morning and makes the coffees, right? And I thought, that's not the best start to the day, is it?
Like, oh, just make his coffee
Make him
a little
yeah.
bit colder.
Let's
than I
make
would
his
do
coffee and
for
I'll take it up an
snoring.
hour later.
Instead of shouting at you.
I think I'd rather you shout at me and get it over and done with. So guys, any advice on that, right?
the
I always
arsenic
ask you guys for
called the
advice
coffee.
because you're my best friends.
Family Vlog.